We have Hurricanes head coach J.D. Arteaga. J.D., if you can please start with an opening statement and then we'll go into questions.
Well, like I told the team, I think, tomorrow, reflect back on the weekend and the week, I think we'll be happy with taking 2 out of 3 from a really good team in Virginia. But right now, all I can think about is missed opportunities today, and to me, we're 0-1. We preach hitting the reset button every day after a loss or a win. It doesn't really matter. Every day's a new day, and we fought hard, but we came up a little short. And I think we're doing the tough part, right? I think the hardest part of the game is fighting, no matter what the score is. And I think we got that down. We just got to clean up a few things defensively to help our pitching out a little bit, and not giving the extra pitches and extra at bats and extra opportunities, flipping the batting order around for the other team. And we just got to clean those little things up, and I think we're going to be a very good team.
You guys came back from 3 comebacks this series, and then against Stonehill on Wednesday. What does that say about the fight of this team?
Well, I hope there's never any question on any team that I coach that we're going to fight or not fight. That's something that's a choice that you can make. I know putting a ball in play or hitting a ball to the ballpark or making a play. It's that's not always going to work out for you. But showing up to the park and fighting, no matter what the situation is, no matter what the score is, that's a choice that you make. So we're always going to make that choice, or we won't be playing here. So that's exactly what I expect out of my team.
You guys gave up, I believe it was 31 runs this series. What has to be done in order to fix those issues?
Well, that's a very good hitting team, and anytime you give them extra opportunities and flip the batting order around, they're going to make you pay. We got to make better pitches when we're ahead in the count. They did a good job with 2 strikes of spoiling good pitches, and that's something that they've always done over there. They do a good job as a program offensively of really wearing the pitcher down and making throw extra pitches and forcing you to make a mistake, trying too hard to make better pitches. So we just got to, not try to do too much at times. We got to defend better. And again, I'm not sure how many errors we made, but I'm sure we left a lot of outs out there on the field. Just going back to the 5th inning today, we had a double play ball we should have turned, and we had Miles Cabo makes a great pitch on a 3-2 count, jams the guy, and we don't make a play, and we got a run down with 2 outs in the 6th inning. That should have ended the inning, and we don't get anybody out. And those little things, good teams are always going to make you pay.
J.D., what's this to you right now after this many games? What's the strength of this team, do you think?
I think the will, the fight in them. I mean, to me, that's the strength of it. And like I told the guy, that's really the hardest part of this whole thing, is being willing to do that. And so the other things, it's stuff we talk about, stuff they've done their whole lives, and we're gonna clean that up.
How would you judge Herc Hernandez's performance and Ray Schlesinger's performance over the weekend?
They battled. I mean, I think all 3 starters kind of battled and gave us a chance, right? And give us a chance to win, which is, as a starter, that is your job. It's not really to win or lose games, it's to give the team a chance, and I think they've done that this weekend. Was it their best performance? No, as far as numbers are concerned, but that's not always that doesn't always tell the whole story for a starting pitcher. And they didn't have the great stuff, the best stuff. Defense let them down a couple times, but they battled. They battled throughout the whole thing.
Anything else for JD?
I know there was a lot of back and forth today, both teams scoring a lot. But is there any one moment that you wish that you guys could have taken back, like maybe the base load in the 8th, or the error from JD in the beginning that he tried to pick up the ball, but he committed an error and the run scored? Like, is there any moment that you guys wish you could take back?
Again, those are all moments that the normal fan sees, right? And you guys, but to me, just in the 1st inning, we didn't do a great job base running in the 1st inning. Blake didn't get a great read on that ball in the dirt, and he gets thrown out of second base. Gets a good read. We got man on 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. Start the game off. You talk about setting the tone. That's huge. You got 3, 4, 5 coming up with man on 2nd and 3rd. We ended up not scoring a run that inning. That's a huge momentum swing. I mean, their bullpen wasn't great all weekend. You got a chance to really get that pitch count up on their starter and get them out a little bit earlier. We did most of our damage all weekend, really, on their bullpen. So that to me, that was probably the biggest missed opportunity, was that 1st inning of not lengthening it and pushing a couple runs across. So, and we did it yesterday too. I thought we made an error in the 1st inning that should have been a clean inning for Rafe, and we make an error that would give him an unearned run. So little things like that I guess the fans don't really realize it's a huge tone setter for the game moving forward.
What do you think needs to be cleaned up for FAU on Tuesday and then UNC over the weekend?
The same things. We got to make plays. We got to make plays defensively. Maybe do a better job earlier in games. Again, we compete so good in the second half of the game, but I'm getting too old for this, man. We got to compete for 9 innings. And look, our hitters have shown they're very tough outs when they go up there and they don't give pitches away. And for whatever reason, it's just, we just haven't gotten off to good starts. And we got to start turning the on switch on quicker in the first inning.
Awesome. Thanks, JD.